In today's video, I'm going to explain what the Mozilla Firefox terms of use are and what they mean for you as a Firefox user. If you've seen headlines or posts talking about Firefox terms, permissions, or privacy changes, this video will help you understand what's actually going on in simple terms. And if you enjoy clear tech explanations like this, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Let's start with the basics. In 2025, Mozilla introduced terms of use for Firefox for the first time. According to Mozilla, the goal was to clearly explain the relationship between the company and its users, along with the rights and responsibilities that come with using the browser. In other words, Mozilla wanted to put more of the legal language in one place so users could understand how Firefox works and what to expect when using it. Now, one part of the original terms of use got a lot of attention. It said that when you upload or enter information through Firefox, you grant Mozilla a non-exclusive, royalty-free, worldwide license to use that information to help provide Firefox's features and services. For a lot of users, that wording sounded broad and raised concerns about data ownership and privacy. Many people interpreted it as Mozilla taking extensive rights over content they entered into the browser. But after feedback from the community, Mozilla revised that wording. The company explained that it does not own your content and that it only needs limited permission to process data when it is necessary for Firefox to work properly. That could include things like uploading files, syncing content, or interacting with websites through browser features. Mozilla also clarified that any handling of user data is governed by its privacy notice, which is the document that explains how data is collected, used, and protected. So what does that mean in practice? It means the terms of use are not a signal that Firefox is suddenly changing into a different browser or that your privacy controls disappear. Mozilla specifically stated that accepting the terms of use doesn't change how Firefox works. You still own your data, and the browser's existing privacy settings and controls remain available for you to manage. This is an important distinction. Terms of use are basically a legal agreement that explains how a product can operate, what permissions are needed to provide services, and what rights users have while using it. In the case of Firefox, Mozilla says the terms are meant to improve transparency, not to rewrite its privacy practices. So if you're a Firefox user, the main thing to understand is that the terms of use are there to define the relationship between you and Mozilla, while the privacy notice explains how your data is handled. If you want the simplest summary, here it is. Firefox terms of use are Mozilla's legal terms for using the browser. They explain what Mozilla needs permission to do in order to make Firefox function, and they clarify your rights as a user. After user feedback, Mozilla updated the language to make it clear that you still own your content and that data processing is limited to what's necessary for the browser and covered by the privacy notice. So, should you be worried? Based on Mozilla's clarification, the answer is no, not if you understand what the terms are actually saying. They are mainly about transparency and legal structure, not about Mozilla claiming ownership of your personal content. Still, it's always a good idea to read both the terms of use and the privacy notice so you know exactly how any browser or online service handles your information. If this explanation helped clear things up, please give the video a like, subscribe for more Firefox tips, browser news, and tech tutorials, and share it with anyone who wants a simple breakdown of the topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.